1959. A silent, frozen mountain. 9 experienced hikers, and all of them dead under the most disturbing and unexplained circumstances in modern history. Their tent was sliced open from the inside. Some fled barefoot into the snow. Others were found with shattered ribs, crushed skulls, and one was missing her tongue. No animals, no enemies, no witnesses. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident, one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries of all time. The Dyatlov Pass mystery remains one of the world's most haunting historical cases. It happened in the Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union. A group of 9 skilled hikers set out on a winter expedition and never returned. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, one of the most competent hikers of his generation. The team included engineers, athletes, and people with military training. These weren't amateurs. This was a professional, highly prepared expedition, which raises the critical question: what could possibly overpower such an experienced group? According to their diaries and camera photos, the journey seemed normal. Laughing around campfires, taking photos in the snow, cooking meals. Nothing strange. Until the very last night. They set up their tent on a slope. They ate dinner. They made one final diary entry. They snapped the last photo. And then, complete silence. When rescuers arrived, the first thing they found was shocking. The tent was cut open from the inside. The hikers had slashed their way out, escaping into a snowstorm, half-dressed in -30 degrees Celsius temperatures. Some bodies were found near the tree line, barefoot, wearing only underwear. Others were found later, buried under snow and ice. Several had broken ribs and fractured skulls, but with no external wounds, as if they were hit by something powerful, yet invisible. Autopsies revealed massive internal injuries, broken ribs, crushed skulls, internal bleeding. One woman was missing her tongue and eyes. Yet, there were no signs of struggle, and no animal tracks anywhere near the bodies. So what could terrify 9 people into running barefoot into a deadly blizzard? Some scientists suggest a rare wind phenomenon called acoustic infrasound, low-frequency sound waves that can cause panic, disorientation, and terror. Others mention paradoxical undressing, where hypothermia tricks the brain into feeling hot, causing victims to remove their clothing. But none of these theories explain the crushed bones, missing organs, or the tent being cut from inside. Another theory says the hikers accidentally walked into a secret Soviet weapon test. The area was known for military activity. Some clothing showed abnormal radiation levels, and government files were locked away for decades. If a weapon was tested, why were the bodies left? Why was the case silenced? Multiple witnesses in nearby towns reported strange lights in the sky that night. One of the hikers' last photos seems to show a glowing orb in the darkness. Some believe the group encountered something non-human, something powerful, something that terrified them enough to run into the snow without clothes. Certain files from the investigation disappeared. Some pages were censored, entire paragraphs blacked out. Rescue teams reported that soldiers arrived before civilians. If the government knew more, why hide it? More than 60 years have passed. Scientists, detectives, journalists, military experts, paranormal researchers all studied the case. Hundreds of theories. No definitive answer. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most disturbing mysteries in human history. What scared them? What broke their bones? What tore the tent from inside? And why did they run into the darkness of a frozen mountain? To this day, nobody knows. If you want more stories of hidden history, ancient mysteries, and real unsolved events, subscribe to Mystery Archive, because the past is darker than we were ever told.